So I'm bored today. What should I do? Oh yeah, I know. Test my batteries. Terrible intro, what am I even doing? Anyway, I got this fan recently. And I was just reminded, and yes, the battery in it is about to die. I was just reminded of this old Project Farm video that I saw about him testing a bunch of batteries, and the significance of this is that it is a single battery that can provide a constant load, or that is just constantly on. So I just said, you know what, might as well just test it out. And I measured it with my multimeter, and apparently it's a 300 milliamp load. So I just want to test all my batteries to see what the health is, because I have some pretty old ones. So yeah, the contestants are the generic. Oh, it just keeps spinning, dude. Keep spinning. The contestants are the generic. It's called Smart Tools. Yeah, it says Smart Tools. Lithium-ion battery. Then we have the old Duracell Rechargeable battery. Then we have the new Duracell Rechargeable battery. And finally, actually wait, not finally, then the Amazon Basics battery. I would use this one, was the only one I have, and I may want to use it later. So it's a carbon zinc battery, I may not want to use that yet. Then finally there is the Energizer Alkaline battery. And a Duracell battery, which I'm going to get right now, because they are not here. Well, this one just died. I'm going to test two of them, because I have more than two of each. And see what the health is of each of them. Because some of them are brand new, some of them are not. Like, this one's not. This one is definitely not. We'll see. We'll see. Except for the Energizer, because I don't have any other fully charged Energizers. So, it will just be one. But I'll have to get the new Duracells. So the fully charged old Duracells are 1.321 volts for one, and 1.316 volts for the other. And it says that they have 2650 milliamp hours. Because it's a 300 milliamp drain, you can calculate based on how long it is that these take to die. See how long you can calculate what the actual capacity is. It looks like it's about to give up. Oh, it just gave up. At 3 hours and around 34 minutes. So there you go. I'll do the math later. But yeah, that's one. Next one will be the second oldest battery, the Energizer Regular. The Energizer is at 1.531 volts. Looks like the Energizer is about to give up the ghost at 3 hours and 17 minutes. So yeah, it's spinning so slowly that I can't feel it. I can't even feel it anywhere. It stopped at 3 hours and 18 minutes. But the next up is going to be the Duracell Alkaline. Fully charged, it has a voltage of 1.62 volts. So I will be back tomorrow when more testing happens. almost out after almost 5.5 hours. Can't believe it lasted that long. So finally, after 5 hours and 27 minutes, the Duracell said no and stopped working. Wow, I didn't expect it to last that long. Actually, not that warm either. Usually they would, like the other batteries were pretty warm. But wow, this thing is a trooper. I expect it to last around 3, but nope. So next, I'm gonna switch it up a bit. I'm going to be using the brand new lithium-ion rechargeable Smart Tools batteries that I just got. I want to try these out because apparently they're pretty good because they can supply a high voltage for longer periods of time. So it would be perfect for a fan. Their voltage is 1.52 volts. So while I was doing stuff, it just randomly stopped working. At 1 hour and 36 minutes. Let's see if I... Nope. It's completely dead now. Well, that got last place. This only lasted 1 hour and 36 minutes. Wow. I was not expecting it to be that low. Next up is the new Duracell. And right now, fully charged is at 1.445 volts. Yeah, it lasted longer than I expected. Longer than the old Duracell, but not quite as long as the Duracell Alkaline. I'm going to continue the test tomorrow because, wow, these were long. The next one I will be doing is the Amazon Basics battery. Fully charged, it has a voltage of 1.407 volts. So it's almost out after 4 hours and 39 minutes. Alright, it finally stopped. So 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Wow. So now I'm on to round 2. And round 2 is where I take all the batteries that I've already tested and put them through again. It's time for the old Duracell again. The other old Duracell. So, the old Duracell round 2 lasted 3 hours and 29 minutes. Very close to the last round. The next one up would be the Energizer, but I don't have any extras, so I'll just use the Duracell Alkaline round 2. So finally, after 5.5 hours, it's almost done. Alright, finally stopped at 5 hours and 39 minutes. So the next one, when I wake up in the morning, is going to be the Smart Tools round 2. So again, while I was just randomly doing stuff, it just stopped immediately, and now it's probably gonna pick back up again if I turn it off and turn it on again. Oh, I guess not. I guess it only lasted an hour and a half. I think even the other one lasted longer, but I don't know. Next up is going to be the the new Duracell Rechargeable. It is almost out after 4.5 hours. It finally stopped at 4 hours and 42 minutes. So the last one is the Amazon Basics, and because it's gonna last 4 hours, I'm gonna test it in the morning. So it looks like the battery's about to die. Okay, so it finally stopped at 4 hours and 32 minutes. If you spin it, it'll probably spin for a bit but then stop. But yeah, that's all of the tests. So another thing I want to do is measure the voltages of all of the batteries. So first, round 1 Duracell, old Duracell, is 1.12, which is strangely high. Round 2 Duracell is 1.18, which is again strangely high. Next, the Energizer is 1.37, which is also strangely high. Next is the Duracell Alkaline, which is 1.2, which is strangely high. I say that because usually it would be a lot lower. Yeah, I got strangely high for the round 2 one. Now for the lithium ion ones, they're going to be 1.5 because of the voltage regulator. So that doesn't change anything. These are both going to be 1.5. Because really internally they're probably like 2 volts or something. But the voltage regulator regulates it to 1.5. Okay, that's pretty low. That's lower. And finally, the last two, 1.22 and 1.2. This means that they should have enough power to run a simple thing like a clock. So if you take this clock runs on a AA battery. Take that AA battery out. It starts ticking. I mean, the capacity that's still left in there is enough to turn the clock. And it will do this for all of them. So maybe using batteries after they die isn't such a bad idea. In like a low power thing like a clock. Which I think is pretty cool. But I need to charge these now, so I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.